We are back with Reactmas Day 7. Woo.
It's a weekend. We going hard for y'all. We're a little backed up, but on the way.
We have EXID. What happened to EXID? First time reacting. Insane. Let's jump right to it.
Let's get it.
What happened to EXID? Or more importantly, what is going to happen to EXID? EXID is a legendary girl group that kind of had overnight success. And now we may be seeing the end. Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of the What Happened series. Today, as you can see, we're taking a look at EXID. And this is more on topic because of the news that just recently happened, but I'll talk about that later. And like I always like to do with these videos, before looking forward, I always like to look back. 2011 is the year in K-pop where EXID is getting to be formed. And they had a really interesting beginning of how they all came together. So EXID technically was an effort between JYP trainees and the producer and really the mastermind behind EXID till this day, Shin Sa-dong Tiger. And also AB Entertainment, which was EXID's first entertainment company, but then they would join what would be Banana Culture. You know, all the business talk. EXID was formed by trainees from JYP Entertainment and from AB Entertainment. EXID originally had 6 total members, where most of them were trainees except for one, LE. LE was an underground rapper and songwriter in Korea with the stage name Ellie, E-L-L-Y, until she was scouted by Shin Sa-dong Tiger himself. There's a story there that I really want to learn more about, but anyways, that just shows you how much talent Ellie had from the beginning. 2011 saw EXID debut with Who's That Girl, with all 6 members, and it was actually met with a decent response, having 840,000 digital copies sold. But soon after, out of the 6 members, Yuchi, Hami, and Haerung, why you gotta put that R? Anyways, left the group to focus on school and an acting career. But AB Entertainment and Shin Sa-dong Tiger at the time didn't believe that this was enough and there was a hole that needed to be filled. In comes Soji and Helen to join the group to fill in for the missing spots. Soji coming from another company and Helen actually being a part of EXID but didn't make the first cut. But then she was still a trainee under AB Entertainment and was able to join the second time. As the new EXID, they released their single Every Night, which only sold 105,000 digital copies, a substantial drop from their debut numbers. But EXID continued on and was recognized for their success by winning Rookie of the Year at the 20th Korea Culture and Entertainment Awards. In the beginning of 2013, a single that would change the future of EXID forever was released.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
We can do it, put your back into it.
But Up and Down wasn't as big as a hit as you initially thought it was. It actually failed to make the top 100 on the Gaon chart. And it was easily forgotten by fans and by K-pop audiences in general. Then a year later, after Up and Down came out, one video possibly saved EXID from the verge of disbanding. This video went insanely viral and revitalized EXID's whole career. And it was a fan cam of Hani performing Up and Down, which blew up, having a total of 29 million views till this day of recording. Like I said, this video revitalized EXID's whole career.
Oh, girl, that mic was
straight up the charts, causing EXID to be invited back on music shows long after the official promotions ended. As a result of this, and coming back to music shows, EXID received their first ever win with Up and Down on January 2015.
Yeah, I didn't think that.
This is one of the most inspirational, motivating, and crazy K-pop stories that I remember ever.
Good.
Like, in history of K-pop.
I'm glad that y'all had got back on it.
EXID continued to set the K-pop scene on fire with their next comeback, Yeah.
Okay.
With a a catchy song and memorable choreography, Aya cemented EXID as a top girl group of the time.
Are we watching
and
them?
proved that they can do the sexy concept better than everyone else. In 2016, EXID went international by debuting in China. In the same year, the Street album was released with the title track L.I.E. or Lie. Aside from Lie being a bop, member Ellie again flexed her writing and composition skills by creating numerous songs in this 12-song album and grabbing more #1 wins for EXID. Editor's note here, EXID Street album, the Eclipse album, yo, those albums have the best B-sides in K-pop, hands down. Like, I still listen to them to this day. It just has a certain atmosphere and mood, and I think Ellie is just a complete genius.
At least
for
y'all
all
get
of these
the
songs.
notoriety.
Anyways, after another promotion in China, sadly, Banana Culture, EXID's label, announced that Soji was diagnosed with hyperthyroidism, a condition in which there is excessive production of the thyroid hormone and the gland, which can cause dramatic weight loss, irritability, and tiredness. And so Soji was forced to sit out promotions. But that didn't stop EXID. EXID's first comeback as 4 was with the Eclipse album, and with the title track Night Rather Than Day. Even with their lead vocals out, EXID was able to still win more #1 spots with this new album. With Soji out, Hidden had to step up and become the lead vocalist of the group, which for me was a blessing in disguise. Hidden is such an amazing vocalist, and I'm so glad she got this opportunity to showcase it. Like when I heard her step up in Night Rather Than Day, in Lady, yo, Hidden is just a bundle of sunshine, and she's got a voice that is.
He said,
Magnifico. EXID then went on tour in Asia to prove that they still are a huge name in K-pop. Their next comeback, EXID still had to promote as 4 as Soji was recovering from recent surgery to help her recover faster from hypothyroidism with the single album Lady, a throwback song that from the music video to the song composition to the style, the clothes, the atmosphere, it was old school 80s, 90s, marvelous recreation of the time, and I can't even speak. It was done so well. Japan was then graced by EXID with them debuting in Japan in early 2018. While EXID was promoting in Japan, Soji was planning her return with a bang. A popular show in Korea called King of Masked Singer, where singers and other celebrities
that's where they got that from?
hiding their identities, leaving the panel and the audiences to guess who is behind the voice, or should I say, the mask. Soji made her appearance and actually won the entire show from the 82nd to the 86th generation of the show. Whatever that means, generation, I guess season or episode, what generation, what? Causing a huge response for Soji, and more importantly, Soji joining EXID again. And Lego, of course, was rejoicing. Lego is EXID's fandom name, if you didn't know. In November, EXID announced a full member comeback with the album I Love You. The title track I Love You saw EXID enter for the first time ever in the Billboard's World Digital Song Sales chart at #5. Now in 2019, EXID went back to Japan for a tour in the beginning of this year, and then recently, everyone was shocked by the news of Hani and Jeonghwa leaving Banana Culture as their contracts end this month. The rest of the members re-signing with Banana Culture. However, EXID will have one last comeback, as they announced and already started teasing for their 5th mini album. So be sure to witness EXID's possibly last time together with their comeback on the 15th. Now, since this is called What Happened to EXID, let me explain why EXID are possibly disbanding, or it seems to be the end. Soji having a break really didn't stop the momentum of EXID, so if people want to say that Soji is the reason that EXID is kind of slowing down now and, you know, it's about to end, I don't think that is the case. I think it's just a case of the 7-year curse. So if you don't know, the 7-year curse in K-pop is basically around the time that, on average, a group lasts. So from debut till they disband is 7 years.
I gave them 7 years. 7 years? I'm scared at this point because I got a lot of nice little K-pop groups out there.
That's not true.
Well, how long
have been together within that 10 years?
If they K-pop?
A group, though. Groups don't last long like they say.
is on average. It is much shorter for a girl group than a guy group, but
Ooh.
that's the statistic. But let's be honest.
That's true.
EXID was one of those groups that weren't like top of the pack, like 21 or Girls' Generation, but
Oh,
they were
that's
still
that
up
21.
there. Like, their name was discussed so many times throughout the years. They had very
They've
unique
been on
and
mass.
amazing hits of the time. The choreography stood out from everybody else. And EXID, of course, like I said, they're able to pull off the sexy and mature concepts so well. Not many groups till this day can even pull that off.
Yeah, that's
So,
that's
EXID
why I was like,
having some of
okay,
my
I
favorite
see
music.
y'all.
I hope this isn't the end. I doubt this is the end. But EXID,
I don't
if
think
you're
that's the
watching,
end.
thank you.
Oh no, I don't think it's the end.
No, that's not the end.
Because Mama
'Cause they-
Lou and Black Swan.
Yeah, and it's
all
like
these legendary groups. Why now? Why? It's making me feel old. But anyways, guys, thank you so much
yes.
for watching. If you really enjoyed,
You know what? Well, we gonna cut that right there, cause I don't want to hear what you gotta say. But anywho, I don't think that's true. I don't think that this is the end of y'all. I think because there's always so many different trainees, you know, and replacements. You could just keep the group name, change all the group members if you have to. The show will still go on, or even if you switch the groups up, change the name, however, whatever, it's still good. They'll be back.
Yeah, interesting story. I just can't wait to hear the music now.
I like y'all little dance moves, like you say, y'all, you know, sexy with it. Y'all got pizzazz.
I guess there was some type of getting us familiar with the group, I guess.
Yeah, like I guess their own version of an intro
Right.
type shit.
So,
He at least said, well, he did say some of their names. Yeah.
yeah. But, alright, y'all.
All right,
Don't forget to like.
comment,
You already subscribed.
So, yeah.
and if you're new to the channel, subscribe.
Yeah.